Hello, everyone. So many of you have probably seen the movie Apollo 13. You know, the story of the moonshot that didn't quite go as planned, and the amazing rescue of the astronauts, including Jim Lovell. Well, you might remember in the movie and in the history of the whole event how they had problems with the CO2 scrubbers. Basically, the astronauts had a carbon dioxide level in their spacecraft that was going too high. And long story short, what they had to do was they had to kind of put together a whole bunch of mismatched parts and get really creative in order to make sure that they made it home. Well, you know, I certainly don't think we're in quite that type of a crisis here, but I do know that in many of our lives right now, there's a lot of things where, I used to be able to get that so easily, or I used to be able to do that so easily, and we can't. And yet, we have things that we need to do, goals we need to accomplish, and, ways in which we need to form our children and ourselves and the like. And so I really want to encourage you in the direction of being creative. I guess what I think is the first most important thing to consider in creativity is, what am I looking to accomplish? What's my end goal? So if it's a question of like a science project with your child, all right, so like what am I looking for my child to learn out of the whole thing? Or if you're having a problem cleaning your car right now, like how am I going to do that? Or if I'm looking, like for us right now, our restrictions on public prayer, like how do we accomplish that? You know that we've started to do that through Facebook Live masses and things like that. So like in your own life, creativity, I really want to encourage you in that regard. What's your end goal? And if you can't get there the easiest way, which oftentimes is like call someone, go to the store, or whatever, then how else can you do it with the stuff that you have at hand? It's what Jim Lovell and the astronauts did in Apollo 13. And while we're not up in space, I mean, we're certainly inconvenienced right now. And maybe we just need to put our thinking caps on and figure it out. And sometimes it can be pretty awesome what can come out. And, moments of good pride where you can sort of pat yourself on the back and say, I did it. I was able to accomplish it, even though I had all sorts of stuff against me. So be creative. Keep in mind where you need to go, and then do what you need to do in order to get there. You all take care.